Welcome back to Boss Babe Brews. I'm Marlena.
I'm Valerie.
And today we have our recurring special guest on, Kylie.
Hi.
Hey, girl.
Okay, you always tell me to be more enthusiastic.
Hi, I'm very excited to be here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
It didn't seem like it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
well,
no, I am excited.
It was just high.
Anyways, I just wanted to bring something up on the podcast.
Oh, God.
Last night the Eagles played, and I don't really care about football, and I don't really watch football.
No surprise.
But Kylie always updates me. And I guess we're not friends anymore because last night she did not update me once.
okay,
Kylie.
first off,
Get out.
you were like probably asleep because it was a late game. I was up to like 11:30 watching it.
I went to bed at 8.
It's like you
so
know
you're
me
good.
or something. Okay, you still could
Yeah,
have
so
been
you were probably asleep by like 8:30, which is
but
when it
usually,
started.
like, she'll like update me during the game, and I felt very excluded last night not being
Okay,
updated.
well, first off, nothing happened in the first quarter except for a punt, or not a punt, a field goal. I'm sorry. So it was very boring in the first quarter and like the first 10 minutes of the second quarter.
And then this morning she had the audacity to walk in here and go, "The Birds won last night."
Oh, Kylie, what's wrong? Marlene,
right.
I'm so
She always
sorry your
texts
feelings
me.
were hurt.
She'll be like, "The Eagles won 0-4."
I knew
blah,
I was
blah,
going to
blah.
see you this morning, so why would I text you?
I text you.
Oh.
Wow. Rude.
Thank you. That's all.
You guys, this episode, if you can't tell, is one of our holiday ones. I have on a super cute Santa baby off the shoulder sweatshirt in the cafe. It's available in size small to extra large. I'm wearing large in case you want to know.
And I have on our really cute Santa set. I sized up to a medium to make it comfy and cozy for the winter.
Maybe you could have sized up to a large. Kylie, what do you have on?
I got my Home Malone shirt on because I love Post Malone.
That's cute.
you know?
We don't
Yeah.
sell that
He's
in
going
here,
to be
but
the
it's cute.
Cowboys halftime show during the Thanksgiving game.
Yes, he
Oh,
is.
is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a huge
okay.
Cowboys fan.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm excited.
I think he's cute.
They always
I like
have a
all his
really good
teeth.
halftime. Last
Mhm.
year was Lainey Wilson, and then
Wow.
the year
You
before,
remember that, but you don't remember anything else.
and the year before was Dolly, and the year before
Seriously.
that I think was the Jonas Brothers.
They need to have Hardy.
Wow. That
They
would be
need to have
cool.
Hardy. I love Hardy.
I love
Oh,
Hardy.
speaking of Hardy, I would also like, everybody knows I'm obsessed with Hardy. I love Hardy. Hey, Hardy. Hardy. Oh my God,
Hardy.
Hardy.
Can't even say his
Jesus.
name.
Hardy. No, I was thinking of something else. Hey, Hardy. My husband got me into the Red Clay Strays. I absolutely love their music. It's called Americana, apparently. It's blues. It's... Why is everybody laughing at me?
Is it like
'Cause I don't
nobody
know.
cares?
I don't know what the
I'm just like, it's blues. It's a little bit of like rock country. You guys need to listen to them. It's called the Red Clay Strays. I absolutely
Do they
love
have
them.
a Christmas album?
Yeah, do they have any Christmas songs?
I bet you they.
Irrelevant.
I bet you they do.
If they don't, it's irrelevant. Get out.
All right. Speaking of irrelevant, both you guys off the show.
Anyways, today's episode, we're going to be talking about holiday memories and stories, but like funny moments. I was a very sheltered child, so I don't really have any funny moments. But
I feel
do
like
you
funny
mean?
moments happen to you.
Yeah.
no, I have good stories. So one of mine is like a birthday story, and then the other one is a Christmas story.
Before we get into that,
But I'm gonna sound like a brat.
You are a brat.
you are a brat. Oh my God, you're a brat.
Like, if you look up brat in the dictionary, your
Jesus.
face is right there
Right
next
under
to
it.
Yeah, but
Marlena.
it's your fault.
no, it's not. I'm humble.
Who bought me 21 American Girl dolls?
I'm well. We didn't know what else to get. Well, you're the one that wore Laura Ingalls Wilder dresses
Oh
into
my
the 10th
We're
grade.
not gonna talk about this. It was not till 10th grade. It was till like
Wow.
8th grade. Jeez, get it
Okay,
right.
sure. But before we get into it, have you ever been to, so when I grew up, when we went to like holiday dinners, my family was very traditional. It was the beautifully, set up table with all the china, all the, place settings, everything right, the napkins, all your forks and
I
all
want to
that
start
shit.
doing that again. I feel like holidays have
bring out the
lost
fancy
like the
stuff.
touch.
And
It's
everybody
like
would make
sweatpants now.
homemade dishes.
Oh, yeah.
I
Love it.
My family now, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times now, I've been going to the Votech for Thanksgiving, and I love the Votech's food. All the kids, culinary
But
kids.
we work. It's so good for
It's
somebody
different,
like us
'cause-
that works and we're not
Right.
home all the time to be able
I'm-
to create these meals.
The cafe, I'm in here 7 days a week, and I'm the only cook. Like, I'm sick of doing food, even though I don't do
Yeah.
extravagant stuff. Like, I'm sick of making food.
But
So I use them, which is nice. I use paper plates too, and I know a lot of y'all use paper plates. You can just throw it out and
Yeah.
plastic forks.
we need to start making holidays like more special.
We'll come to your house and you can do it.
Okay,
for
that's
us then.
fine. I said I'll host an Easter brunch this year.
But I can remember going, and a lot of the homemade meals, a lot of my family was older, a lot of them have passed, God rest all their souls. But did you ever have to go and like almost be forced to eat like shit that they made?
Yeah, sometimes people aren't meant to be cooks.
It's so delicious. Don't get me wrong. Most of it was delicious. I can remember every meal, it was at my Aunt Sarah's, she would have a little cup of V8 juice set out before we drank. It was a little white cup. And my dad would make me drink that goddamn cup of V8 juice. Now I love V8. But as a kid, it was like poison. You'd hold your nose, I'd like swallow, hold my breath, pray you didn't taste it. It was horrible.
Did they make you drink that before you ate your food?
Yes, ma'am. We sure did.
Like a shot of vitamins or something?
I don't know what it was. A shot of shit. I could not get it down. But my Aunt Sarah, God rest her soul, every holiday, whether it was Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever we went to, she made a carrot Jello salad. It was in that mold, I don't know if it was a Tupperware mold where it kind of has like the little like grooves in it. It was upside down. It was orange Jello, and she would shred the finest little pieces of carrot Jello. Oh my God, it was awful. And my dad would tell us, we had to try everything. He knew I didn't like it. I mean, I feel like sometimes he put an extra scoop on there for me.
I feel like carrots and Jello should not be together.
They're
not
like appealing to me. Like I'm a carrot whore. Like I love carrots.
Well, I'm going to make you the orange Jello with the carrots inside this next holiday.
It was horrible. Someone make this so we can get it in here to try it, so Marlena can try it.
What's something you guys like feel like you didn't enjoy? Did you ever have a dish like that where you're like, oh God, we had to eat it?
I never really liked the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows on it.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with you?
Because my family, like when we did holidays and stuff, my grandmother was Italian, so we always have wedding soup as like an appetizer, and then we always have like lasagna, or we have manicotti as like our Italian food, or like those types of meals.
No.
Oh. So I never really like.
I always had a hard time finding meat that I would eat, or like a protein, because I don't like meat. Like I'm not vegetarian.
But you like the bone. Don't eat meat, but she sure like the bone.
No,
sorry,
I only like chicken. And when I was little, like my family's not like a seafood family. Like I genuinely just don't like the taste of meat or like anything.
Yeah,
like
you eat a lot of salmon.
I do, or like chicken. I don't like any other meat. I don't eat turkey. I don't eat ham. Like I just don't steak. I don't like the taste. So it was really hard to eat meat around the holidays. And if it was ham, I would like cry because I hate ham.
Also, like people buy turkeys and then they don't cook them right, so they're super dry.
Yeah, but I just never could eat meat during the holidays. And peas, like I still don't like peas to this day. I couldn't get them down.
I love
peas and carrots,
green bean casserole.
But I always take like a little scoop to like be nice. But like I would have like the worst time swallowing them.
I cooked a red turkey one year. It was never cooked all the way through. And of course, I did the traditional 2 times where you cooked all the giblets inside. You didn't know it came out. But one Easter, I cooked a turkey. My dad and mom were so disgusted with me. It was pink. It was pink inside. So needless to say, we didn't have turkey at that meal.
But our family still hasn't figured out that I don't like meat. Like there'll be like hamburger on the table, or like, so I just can't eat it.
It's not about you. It's about us.
But something like I just can't do it with the meat. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So starting our funny holiday stories, I guess you would call it. I have lots of them, but these few that if I'm able to talk about on this whole show is the ones that stick out in my head.
Are the ones that stick out in my head.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Grammarly.
Just let her talk on tell a story.
So it was one Thanksgiving. We're at my parents' house in the old farmhouse. We're all set up with the beautifully decorated table. You know, the turkey, the ham, all the sides and stuff like that. And then we're all sitting on the beautiful chairs. I mean, everything is just, it looks absolutely beautiful. It looks like Martha Stewart.
Okay, we got it. Yes. Yeah. We got it. Beautiful table. That's all I have to say.
Slap a bitch today. Anywho, we're getting ready to say grace. And again, these people are now no longer with us, so rest their souls. My Uncle Ralph always talked with the little shh. So he'd be like, "Dear Heavenly Father, we sit here today at this Thanksgiving." And he always had that whistle. Didn't Winnie the Pooh have a whistle too? So he's saying grace. Everybody has their heads down. And all of a sudden we hear this big
on the wood chair, right?
On the wood chair. And I'm like, somebody just ripped ass during grace with Uncle Ralph. So I just kind of peered up from, him still talking. I have one eye open. I look around. I see everybody's shoulders starting to laugh. And then I look down at the end of the table to my dad.
Oh, no.
And he's looking dead at me. His glasses are down like this. And his face is like, he is like pissed off. Everybody thought it was me that farted at the Thanksgiving prayer. It was not me.
It would be her.
It wasn't.
It was my 80-pound wet Aunt Sarah. She farted on the wooden thing during prayer, and everybody thought it was me. So we wound
Because
up
you're like the goofy one.
we wound up eating the meal, and we got all done. And my dad came up and said, "That was ignorant. You couldn't hold it until the end of prayer." And I'm like, "It was not me." And my brother actually defended me on that one. He's like, "That was Aunt Sarah." So that one always sticks out in my head. My little teeny tiny organ playing.
Is Aunt Sarah like the pie one too?
No.
Oh, okay. We'll
Aunt
do Kylie
Sarah
and then you do the pie one.
ripped ass during prayer Thanksgiving. That was one of the memories that stick out for me.
That's pretty funny.
Kylie, I know you have to have some funny ones with your family.
So the one that's most memorable recently was a couple years ago. I was flying out to Arizona because my dad lives there. So my brother was also flying out there, and we would spend holidays out there with him. So my brother got in like a day early. So he was supposed to come pick me up from the airport, like, because I got in late at night the next day, and he was supposed to pick me up and then go back to the house because my dad doesn't live close to the airport. It's like a 50-minute to an hour drive from his house. So anyway, Cameron was like, "Oh, I'm going to go out with my friends, like hang out at the bar for a little bit before I come pick you up because you're not going to get in until like 10:30, 11. So I was like, "Okay, that's fine." So I text him like, "Hey, I'm on the plane. I'm ready to go. Like, I'll see you. I'll text you when I land." I land. I text my brother. Messages don't go through. I'm like, that's weird. Maybe I'm just like bad service. Like my phone hasn't adjusted yet, whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'll text him when I get to baggage claim. Because I knew he wasn't that far away. It was like 10, 15 minutes. So I get to baggage claim, get my bag. I text him again. Nothing goes through. And I'm like, that's weird. So I call him straight to voicemail. I'm like, this is weird. I don't know, like, what was going on, but I was like, started to panic like a little bit because I'm like, why is my brother not here? Like, he should.
You're at an airport in a state you don't know. Like,
right. And I mean, I've been there a million times, but also like he was supposed to pick me up, and like my brother is like the most important person in the world to me. So I was like, this is weird. Like, why is he not answering
They
my
left
text
you there.
messages?
How they got rid of Joe Dirt? They just left
you
Joe
know, like
Dirt on
Wait,
vacation.
you know, in Home Alone, like how like they forget Kevin.
Yes,
and you're
so
Kevin.
I know. Well, okay. Anyway, so I call my dad. I'm like, hey, have you heard from Cameron who's supposed to pick me up? He's like, no, we're here at the house, like just waiting for you guys. I was like, that's kind of weird. So this is before like I had my brother's location. So whoever like created Find My Friends is like amazing because like you should always have important people on your phone.
Yeah, she stalks me all the time.
It's important, and this is the reason I do it. So my brother, no communication. Like his phone, I guess, is dead. So I can't figure out what's going on. So I call my dad. He's like, I don't know what's going on. I'll have my family friend pick you up because he's right near the airport. And we'll just come drive and pick you up and try to figure out what's going on. I got worried because I'm like, oh my God, what if my brother got in an accident on the way? Or like, what if something happened and we don't know and I can't figure it out because I don't have his location. The only thing I have miraculously at this time was I had his like last Snapchat location. So that was like amazing that I had that. It was his last location was at the bar he was at. So I was like, okay.
I know where this is going.
So, yeah, that makes sense. So anyway, my dad's family friend picks me up. We go back to the house. I'm still like starting to freak out. Like, I don't know what to do. My dad finally arrives and we're all like, I don't know where the last person is. So I knew who my brother was hanging out with. So I messaged them and I said, hey, when's the last time you heard from my brother? Like, we haven't heard from him. We don't know what's going on. Like, he was supposed to pick me up from the airport. They didn't answer for like an hour and a half. So anyway, we're still at the house. I messaged them, whatever. And then I was like, all right, well, I know he was at the bar. So like, let's take the car and we'll go to the bar and see if like his car is still there. Maybe, you know, see if he was either left the bar or not. So we get there. It's like 2 a.m. at this point.
This is a really long fucking story.
No, it's like a Christmas movie. I'm invested.
This is like Taken, like the movie Taken, right? Where we don't know what happens or anything like that. So anyway, we get to the bar area, don't see the car anywhere. No idea what's going on. So we're like, all right, we'll drive around. We get a message finally from his friend, like at 2 a.m. and she's like, oh, I dropped him off at his car. And I was like, all right, now we got to figure out where the car is. She's like, oh, he was in an underground parking garage. And I was like, I didn't even know they existed, first off, underground. But they do around this part of Arizona, apparently. So anyway, this is like out of a movie, all right? So we get to the underground parking garage. We find it. So we see the car parked all the way in the corner in like the last spot. And this parking garage has a ton of cars still.
That's sketchy.
Yeah. So anyway, this is like the part where it's on a movie. My dad slows down like to park near the car. I whip out of the car like while it's still moving. I see my brother passed out in the car like this.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, did he die?
He's deceased.
Like my heart stopped. I was like so scared.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I like whip out of the car and I run towards the car. I rip the door open and I start shaking him. Like, I'm like, oh, wake up, wake up. And my brother just like wakes up and he's like, hey.
Wow.
It's like,
He was hungover.
And his phone was in his hand.
Oh,
so what he did was he had a little too much to drink. And when I don't know, whenever he drinks, he passes out. He's like, gets so sleepy. He's done it before at a restaurant where we were drinking and he passed out. It's like, it happens. So anyway, so his phone was in his hand. He was going to plug it in to charge it. and he had passed out with his phone in his hand, didn't even have time to plug it in.
Dang.
And he woke up like, it was like,
oh my God.
And he like made it like not a big deal.
But
But
thank
like,
God it was okay.
yeah,
but
you were
scared.
fine. I
The
was scared to
worryment.
death. I thought my brother had died and he was here passed out in the
Oh.
car because he had a little too much drink with his friends.
Happy
Wow.
holidays.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
anyway,
geez.
send your location to your family and friends.
I use Life 360.
Whatever you need
Yeah.
to use. But yeah, if his friend didn't help me
Aw.
out and if I didn't have his last Snapchat location, but like, I'll tell you
Wow.
what, I figured it out.
That was
I found out
wild.
where my brother. It took me 6 hours, but I found
Private
it.
detective.
I'm very good at it.
You're good. You could be on Don't Fuck with Cats. Did anybody ever? I think that's what it's called. It was like a Netflix special. That was so
Oh.
good.
Yeah. But yeah,
we
that's
heard-
my holiday story. That's how I
Wow.
started my Christmas off that year, was finding my brother
Anxiety.
4 in the morning.
Everybody air tags next Christmas.
Yeah,
my
I swear to God.
What's my holiday story?
A funny one.
Okay, so it's not really funny because like I don't have any funny stories.
All right, bye.
So okay, when I was 16, we went down for Christmas and we all got all of our gifts. It was great. And I think my like big gift that year was like my luggage set that you had gotten
Mhm.
me. And I was like, oh, this is great. Like I needed that.
That's nice.
And so then I go upstairs and I'm putting away my gifts because I'm very like I have to put everything away after I get it, organize it, like color code my closet. Don't get me started on Kylie's.
Jesus.
And so then she starts yelling upstairs, Marlena, the goats are out. You have to come get them. And I was like, okay. And she's like, all the goats are out. They're running. You got to come. I'm like, I'll be there in a minute. She's like, no, they're running. The dogs are chasing them. But then the story keeps getting added onto, oh my God, there's new chicks in the barn. You got to come see. And I was like, what? She's like, the goats are going to step on them. You got to hurry up. And I was like, I'm coming. She's like, oh, the chicks are out back now. I'm like, they're just brand new chicks. They're not running out back.
The
Like,
damn goats
they're little
ate 'em.
legs. She's like, the goats and the dogs and the chickens. And then those stories just kept piling up. I was like, what is this? This is like the most random. So I go out back and she's like, hurry up. She's like cussing. She's like, these dogs, no more pets. And I go out back and then it's like a BMW with a bow on it.
Wow.
But like,
That's a funny story, Marlena.
so
princess. No,
Well-
but I was like, you seriously couldn't think of like one steady story to like get me out back? She's like, well, I was trying to think of what you would come out here for. I was like, come on.
I should have said cats. She would have been out for cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the story, just the fact that she kept adding on to it and making it even
God.
more insane when it could have just been
Wait,
like,
can I talk about my Christmas gifts
Yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so
No, no.
another thing with Christmas and presents and all that stuff. So my dad is a great person. He is just a terrible gift giver. Like he means really well, just never thinks it through. Like never thinks it through. So anyway, so one of the gifts I received was my dad, since my dad doesn't live near here anymore, he like sends me a box every year with like presents. I never ask for anything anymore because usually whatever I ask for, forget it. I'm never going to get it. Like, I might as well not even make a list. I might as well just say, just think of whatever you can pick up off the shelf.
But
and send it to me.
I love that people put like, I don't like gift cards.
all right,
I
wait till you
like-
hear
yeah.
this gift.
I like that somebody puts thought into
this is
something.
No, and I
thoughtful
know,
gift.
like, that's what I mean. Like, my dad's great in the fact of, like, he does put thought into it. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not practical. All right. So one year, my dad, I get the box, I open it up. I'm like, oh, that's exciting. Like, I get, presents. I open it up, and it's, like, just like a rock. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, it's like
rock?
a rock. No,
But it
I'm
gets
dead
worse,
serious. It's,
like-
it's sitting on my mantle. So I'm looking at the rock, and I'm like, why the hell did my dad send me a rock?
Aw.
So I look at it and I'm like, what? And then I look at the bottom of it. It's $35 on the bottom of the rock. And I'm like, what the hell did he pay for 35? He bought this rock for $35.
Oh, but he thought
could've
that
just
you would
picked it
like
up
the
off the
rock.
side
So
of the
listen,
road.
listen. So I call him. I'm like, Dad, why did you send me a rock from like the gift store? He's like, oh, well, we went on the trip in Utah to the petrified forest or whatever.
Oh,
My dad had got me, like, I get it. Like, it was very sweet. It just, like, you could have just picked up a rock in the petrified forest and shipped that and said it was from there. But, like,
Instead
there's
of
no
$35.
identifying marks on it that say it's
Aw.
from anything. It's just, like, literally a rock.
It's a rock.
It's just a rock.
Somebody
So
put
it's a
that out for
little
sale
shiny.
on purpose. to
Yeah,
be
Yeah,
like,
literally.
get rid
watch,
of
I
it.
can sell a rock.
So it's a rock. Yeah.
Like, see, what idiot's going to buy this rock for $35?
Literally. Like, I don't know. And he didn't even take the price tag off. Like, you could have
Aw.
clicked the
Wait,
price
while
tag
we're
off.
on gifts, so how your dad like does like silly, like funny gifts, my mom goes like too extreme that like your gifts don't seem believable. So another gift, this was a birthday gift, but it's still on topic. So she's like, it's a scavenger hunt. So I go around, it's our entire neighborhood. Like I'm walking down the street to this house, then I'm going to our other.
I put thought into
She
it.
hid like the stuff in our neighbors' yards. I don't even think she asked them if she could.
Yeah.
And so I was going to each one, and the first one was like 2 tickets. And then all of a sudden it was like bus ride. And then it was like overnight at a hotel. And then it was like hairdos and makeup. professional nails done. And then all of a sudden it was tea parties and like lattes. And then it was American Girl doll store. Then it was Broadway show.
New York.
And then it was like all these like bizarre things that you couldn't get everything. And I'm like, are we really doing all, there was like shopping, like unlimited spending. I was like, what is this? Like, is it a trip to New York? Like a Broadway show?
Yes.
So then I walk all the way back in the house and it's a Christmas present in the middle of the floor. It's October, mind you, because my birthday's the beginning of November. She's like, it's the only wrapping paper I had.
God.
And I open it and it looks like a stuffed animal in the bottom. And I pick it up and it just droops like, it just, it's my dog Stonewall. And it was a puppy and it had like a little like thing on it and all like the puppy stuff.
Aww.
But you know when you pick up puppies out of the boxes, they're so excited. My dog was sound asleep.
Yeah, he was like, out of a box.
He was so
like
dopey.
in videos when people give kids puppies, they're like, oh, like and the puppies cry.
Okay, yeah.
I have a picture. Yeah, Stonewall didn't want to move. He was like a dope. At
was,
first,
like,
I thought he died from
He was
asphyxiation without air in the box.
He was sound asleep in the box. I picked him up and he didn't move.
That was like a stuffed animal.
And I'm like standing there sobbing, like, oh my God.
So our growing up, I grew up on a big, just a big farm. It was 4 of us kids, my parents and stuff. And my mom always used to, like I said, have all the holidays and stuff. And I can remember one of the holidays, my Aunt Dolores had come and she had to run out to the car to get her Smokies. And all of a sudden we hear her screaming outside. I'm like, what the fuck? Like we all run outside. Our one goat, Ziggy, had her pinned up against the fence, was ramming into her, and she pissed herself. I mean, all over. She was crying and screaming, and we're laughing because that's what farm kids do. We thought we should have warned her about Ziggy. And there's a good way to quit smoking. A goat will get you. But I can always remember that. I mean, she was like sobbing. I mean, just all pissed. I'm like, oh my God. And that was a good holiday.
Do your other story now.
Who, me?
Yeah.
There's one more?
Yeah, do your other one.
What?
The pie one. It's so funny.
All right. My Aunt Sandy.
They all have like the most old-fashioned names.
I know, really.
My Aunt Sandy, again, God rest her soul. Everybody's dead I'm talking about
It's
here.
all right, it's okay.
But she, my Aunt Sandy was quite a character. She's real goofy like I am, unfiltered, don't care. She marched to the beat of her own drum. And I used to be very heavy, heavier than I am now. And every damn holiday, like we would be sitting in a chair and I would just glance at her and she was the biggest agitator. And she would always mouth to me, pie girl. Like it bothers me so bad. And then
pie girl.
Then she would go, pie girl.
Did you think you were like obsessed with pie?
No, because I was fat. That's why she would say it. And I liked eating the pies and the cakes. She always go, pie girl.
That's so creepy.
So then like I never cussed in front of my parents. I just have that respect. Now my dad, but my mom, we lay it down. But I used to like mouth to her like, like I'm gonna, like she, and I like wanted to say it so loud, like, but like, and she just edge me on just for me. I never cussed, but like I said, God damn, but every time I hear like pie girl, I just want to pie girl this. It was just because I was large. But anyhow, but that was, yeah.
Those were all my holiday stories. I told you I was sheltered. I had good Christmases. I had good birthdays. Like I don't have any funny stories.
I guess our things were blah. I mean, I have lots and lots of stories. Kylie, do you have any more stories to finish this setup?
No, I think those are like my main ones. I mean, there was one where I was like a little kid and like we set the dining room table on fire during Thanksgiving.
I set the stove on fire last night.
Yeah,
I don't know how, but like, so my grandmother used to set it up really nice, like how you said all the displays and like you bring out the nice china and everything like that. So I guess she had like one of those candles in the middle. And I guess something like hit the table or maybe when they're like putting stuff out and all of a sudden like it caught the tablecloth on fire and then the fire department had to come. It was
my God. Y'all are wild. I want to come to one of your Thanksgiving dinners.
This is like when I was a little kid. So yeah, it caught the table on fire.
Wow.
Very memorable.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up. I got my thought of the day.
Me too.
Mine is I'm going to lay under the Christmas tree to remind my family that I'm a gift.
Kylie, you go next.
Mine has nothing to do with Christmas, but it's also like important to think about.
Okay, sure.
Boring.
Go ahead.
Care about people's approval and you will always be their prisoner.
That's good. Mine's still better.
Wow.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Are you serious right
What
now?
the hell? That's not like even a thought.
That's just like a phrase.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a thought of a day.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Boss Babe Brews. And please continue to support our podcast by following and subscribing on all your platforms that you love to listen to your podcasts on. And thank you, Kylie Kwan, for coming on this episode.
Anytime.
This has been Boss Babe Brews, hosted by Valerie and Marlena Robinson, recorded at Hens and Honey Shop in Swedesboro, New Jersey, and produced by Breakdown Media. Follow Hens and Honey on Instagram and TikTok for more, and make sure you subscribe to get new episodes every Friday.